So this question keeps coming up over and over and over, so I just wanted to create a video to answer it. Okay, when do you lower your dietary fat during keto? Or do you? Well, there's a couple things you need to know about this. Number one, a high-fat diet is only bad when you combine it with carbs. If you think what makes keto is a high-fat diet, it's not true. It's the lowering of carbs. Just by doing high-fat, that doesn't make it keto. If you're doing high-fat and high carbs, that's not keto, and that's going to mess everything up. It's going to create a lot of problems. Now, there's certain programs out there, I won't mention any names, Ideal Protein, that are low-carb and low-fat, okay? I found that to be very, very hard on your liver, and it creates a lot of digestive issues. So I wouldn't recommend doing a low-carb and an extreme low-fat, especially if you're doing like low-fat or lean proteins. It's just really hard on the body. Your body needs the normal fat that comes with the protein in order to have good digestion. In fact, when you go low-fat, lean protein, you will spike insulin higher than if you had more fatty protein. Basically, you want to eat the fat that normally comes with protein in nature as a complex. Don't try to go low-fat or lean proteins. There's a couple situations that come up frequently that people want to know about. What if you have a genetic high cholesterol situation? I found that when you do keto and you really cut down your carbs, some people are able to lower their cholesterol with that. And then yet other people do need to cut down the fats. That's between you and your doctor. But the point is, you don't want to bring your cholesterol and fats down to like 0. Maybe you want to keep it down to 75 grams and then get your doc to reevaluate your cholesterol and see if things are okay. And the other thing I would recommend if you have a genetic problem with cholesterol is to get an advanced lipid profile test instead of just the general cholesterol test. It's going to tell you a lot more information about the 2 types of LDL and other data as well. The next reason why you may want to lower your fat, at least initially, is if you are missing a gallbladder or don't have enough bile. When you start consuming a large amount of fat from the very get-go when you start keto, some people might not have enough bile to be able to digest that fat, in which case they feel bloated, especially underneath the right rib cage, burping, belching, right shoulder pain. They have all the symptoms of not being able to digest that fat because they don't have enough bile. But bile is like the detergent that helps you dissolve grease. And so if this happens, maybe you want to reduce the fat for a while so your body can start building up its bile reserves because your body will adapt. So you can maybe bring your fats down to 75 grams. It really depends on how you're able to digest those fats. If you wanted to enhance your ability to digest fats, take some purified bile salts as a supplement. Choline works well, and even the enzyme lipase. All of these will greatly help. So, you know, it's just a judgment call as your body starts to generate more bile over the next few weeks. The last reason why you may want to lower your fats is that you're doing keto for a period of time. Okay, maybe a month or 2, you're into it and you've dropped your carbs and you're eating healthily and you're sleeping and your stress is fine and you plateaued, okay? Maybe at that point, bring your fats down to 75 grams. And that way, your body can start to tap into your own fat reserves. But for most people, they won't have a problem with doing keto. They can digest the fat. Their cholesterol actually comes down. Their gallbladder seems to work, so you don't want to restrict fats, but you definitely want to restrict the carbs. All right, thanks for watching. So I just spent the last 2 months creating this amazing course called How to Bulletproof Your Immune System. And there's 21 different lessons, and I want to give you this course for free. And the problem I have with giving it free is sometimes people don't value it as much, but I want to get it out there. So I'm just going to give it to you free, and I want to let you know that it's extremely, extremely valuable. Right now, we're in a situation of uncertainty. They're talking about a second wave, and other people are waiting for this miracle vaccine that may be safe. Who knows? It's all unknown. So what is the big elephant in the room? No one is talking about the immune system. They're not emphasizing the most important thing that you can do to bulletproof yourself against viruses and bacteria. So this course is going to lay out things in 21 different lessons. I'm going to teach you very simply what your immune system is and exactly what you can do to strengthen it using natural things. There are 3 requirements. Number 1, I want you to share it very, very widely. Can you imagine if thousands of people had this information to protect themselves? But not only that, getting rid of the fear factor, which I believe is worse than the virus. I mean, when you think about it, it's very similar to someone being bullied in school. As soon as they learn self-defense, they're going to be less adversely affected by these bullies. So why not give you the information on your immune system so you know what to do to protect yourself? You see a lot of people that are scared. I see them when I exercise, like in the park. They're wearing a mask while they're exercising or walking by themselves. Or in a car, they're wearing a mask and a shield. So please share this course with everyone you know. If you want to help someone, this is the best way to help them, to give them the knowledge of how to strengthen their immune system. We want this to go viral in a healthy way. All right, number 2, be active on your course and actually complete the course, okay? Take your time, really learn the information. There's questions that you're going to have to answer, but stick with it. And number 3, send me your success when you complete the course. And sometimes when I talk to people, they end the conversation with, be safe. And I thought to myself, what does that mean, be safe? Well, wear the mask and also avoid getting too close to people, right? Well, that's cool, but what about strengthening the immune system? That way you could be not just safe, but you could be very, very smart, because the missing link is a strong immune system. That gives you the ultimate protection. I really believe that the best thing that we can do, both you and I, to help people is to spread this out and get everyone to know this information. And here's what I came up with. For the top 3 people that share this course with the most people, I'm going to give them a 1-hour, one-on-one video consult with Dr. Berg, myself. And we can talk about anything, or your health, or whatever. And then for the top 100 people that share this course, I'm going to give this group video access to a very special webinar that's going to be live on a topic that I can't necessarily do in a YouTube video because it'll be taken down, but just realize it's going to be some very powerful information that you're going to learn that's going to really help you and people around you. Sorry to give you that mystery, but unfortunately, social media is filtering out certain topics right now. And the top 100 will also get access to my virtual Keto Summit at the end of August. Last point, to get access to this information, you have to have Messenger. Now, some of you don't use Messenger, and unfortunately, everything is set up on Messenger. So I would recommend signing up on Messenger, and if you don't want to continue to use it after the course, just opt out. I think you're really going to enjoy this course. I put a lot of time into it. The information is down below, and spread the word.